New this morning, there is a change at the top for the Birmingham Fire Department. A new fire chief officially took over the position a little more than a week ago. And this morning, Chief Cory is joining us live in Studio 42. Chief, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You have a long career with the Birmingham Fire Department, 19 years. But in the last 7 years, you have gone from firefighter to fire chief, the fastest rise in modern history. Talk about securing this position.
Well, first of all, becoming the fire chief of the city and department I grew up loving has been a tremendous honor. This has been something that I've dreamed of my whole life, so it's definitely been an honor and a privilege.
What are some of your plans for the department now that you're able to really get to work?
Some of my plans, we have some areas that we need to make sure we shore up. We need to add staffing and prepare for the World Games. We have to add some new facilities as well as make some upgrades to some of our current facilities.
You mentioned the World Games. You are in charge of the contingency planning for the World Games. So what will be the Birmingham Fire Department's role in those 2021 games?
As you know, the World Games are fastly approaching, so we have to get prepared by putting together our incident action plan, making sure we have enough personnel, making sure we have personnel and equipment at the venues, and just preparing for the safety of all the citizens and the people participating in the games.
This is a big shift for you from battalion chief to chief of the fire department, overseeing 700 personnel, 32 fire stations. So what are you most looking forward to in this new role?
I'm really just looking forward to getting to work, getting to know all the personnel out in the field, sharing my plans with them, getting some of their thoughts, doing a little bit of SWOT analysis. So really just getting to work.
Well, Mother Nature certainly didn't ease you into this new role. We had severe weather last week with the flooding yesterday. Talk a little bit about overseeing some of these rescues and the work in the community with the weather.
One of the things when it comes to the weather, we always want our citizens to be weather aware. We make sure our personnel are well trained in water rescue. We also have to make sure we push that message out to the citizens to make sure they're aware of the flood areas and know how to be safe in those types of environments.
You are from Birmingham originally, went to a Birmingham elementary school, and you've taken really a strong interest in mentoring young people, and recently one of your mentees became a firefighter. So what is it about mentoring young aspiring firefighters that kind of calls to you?
That's one of my biggest passions, is making sure the younger generation know about the fire service, just being a mentor to those. I was lucky enough to have some mentors growing up through the fire service, so I really just want to return that favor to the people that's growing up in the community.
Chief Moon, congratulations on your new role, and thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to working with you. Now here's a quick check.